We're here with another episode of Wisdom by Drew Podcast. That is me. Our guest for today is none other than the young legend himself. Also known as my son. Also known as Kimor the Great. All right, get some love to my son, man. We going to chop this thing up and just let y'all know what he got going on, what he's working towards with his brand, and all the stuff that he's going through as a child, as a person growing, trying to understand life and what it's about, and all the ups, all the downs, and how he can make an impact in the world as a 9-year-old. So get some love for the one and only my son, Kimor Smith, Kimor the Great, whatever you want to call him. That's my baby. So I just want to really I want to dive into the stuff you get into. So pretty I heard recently that you were making a movie. Can you tell the people what that movie's about that you and your friends are creating?
Uh, so, um, so the movie is in a VR game called Gorilla Tag. There's like a Discord server. We recorded some of the clips today, but we still have to finish it because our cameraman they had to go, and yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay, so y'all dealing with a different camera guy, so y'all had to cut it short. How many minutes did y'all spend doing it? Do you know?
Uh, Probably 3 minutes. Well, no, like for the entire thing.
So okay, so is it like heavy acting or is it a lot of voiceovers?
It's heavy acting.
So you're actually in the screen, you're reciting different scripts and stuff, and you're trying to be an actor, be a respected actor in the society, huh?
Yeah, my role as a scientist.
That's pretty cool. I'm impressed that a 9-year old I can just at my age when I was 9, I wasn't thinking about nothing about marketing and trying to become something in my life. I was too busy running around and doing careless things. So I'm quite proud of you for standing in there and trying to become something of yourself. Another question. I know you do a lot of gaming stuff. Can you tell the people the games you play and just what's the details? Like, how do the games affect the people that you're playing against, or how's your emotion change when you're playing the games?
So the games I play are mostly on VR, um, Gorilla Tag and Rec Room. So, Rec Room is like a game. Like there's different games inside the game, like Roblox, and you can play with each other. And some people get mad, so toxicity and stuff. And Gorilla Tag is a game with more toxicity, especially in different lobbies. If you're better, they're called competitive lobbies. And if someone tags you, there's a tag thing feature. And if someone tags you in a game, they'll get mad pretty easy.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, now is a segment I just want to go into because it's funny, and even in the new age like yourself, in the middle age like your own, and just older like your dad. You know what I mean? A lot of people aren't authentic. So I wanna hear three of your strongest points in your life. What you think you're the most strongest at? Three of them, and then tell me three of the things you can work on in your life, like things you think that you got some flaws in.
Um,
So you can start with the good and then go to the bad, because I want to hear the well-rounded version of you, so I can start understanding you as a person.
so in school, I'm good at math, science, and I get straight A's. And I would like to work on my chores at home, uh, and picking up stuff when they're on the ground and stuff. and like doing my bathroom chore.
Wow, I'm surprised you start noticing like where you need to. I'm gonna start with the bed because all the stuff you said, as long as you know that you have something to work on, you'll always elevate your life because you know you got to work on them. Now you got to start putting the action to it to actually work on them and get better at them. And that's what Daddy do. I take all the stuff I'm bad at and try to turn it around and make it good for me. Like there's stuff I want to stop hollering at you, telling you to clean up your chores and put down the toilet seat. Daddy want to stop doing all that. Trust me. When you start getting it 100%, where it's like no brainer. Like okay, I know my dad's gonna holler at me if I do that. So I want to stop hollering at you. Like that's one of my downfalls. I don't want to holler at you and be mad at you, and I want to love on you and just give you everything you ever wanted. But it's some stuff that along the way in our journey that has to be met so that you can get to that point. You know, I love you, and that's not the point. The point is, you know, Daddy live a certain way. Daddy wants you to be a respectable young man and live a certain way and be able to understand why Daddy is putting you through this. Because I went through these strenuous journeys by myself. I didn't have no one there to really show me the way. You know what I mean? So now that you have me as your guidance and I'm here to show you the way, like, I'm so happy you know what you need to work on because that's 100%. If anything I can ever say to anybody what you need to work on, that's it. Like you're so brilliant in school. I'm so proud of you in school. Um, and I just love like to be able to brag on my son. Like he get good grades. Like he's a good student. And then we go to the home and I'm like, he gotta get better on certain things. You know what I mean? I want to be able to brag on both of them. So make, like I said, you make Daddy proud, but the stuff you need to work on, you know, because you just told me. And now I know for sure that you know what you need to work on. So now let's get to it. Just try to be mindful. Like, even though you got a little bit of chores, Daddy got to clean up this whole house by myself. You know what I mean? It's just me and you here. So I got to clean up this by myself. And I give you your room and your bathroom. Daddy expect that to be done because I take care of everything else. I make sure you eat, right? I make sure you got clothes on your back, right?
Yeah.
I make sure you got a roof over your head. I make sure you got Wi-Fi so you can play your internet. You know what I mean? I make sure this shit happens. Even though you might not know it right off the bat, but you know this. And yeah. I'll segue you in, Neff. I'll segue you in. Let me segue you in, Neff. And just like I said, everything that we just talked about, and now I know you're enlightened by it and you know what's going on. You know what I mean? Now it's time to put the action in. Like we could talk about stuff all day, you know what I mean? But if we're not putting action in, we're not being successful at what we do. Success isn't based on how much money you got or how much followers you got. That's not what success is. Success is doing everything right when no one's looking at you. When no one's looking at what you're doing, that's what builds success. And you know, I'm proud. I'm a proud guy. I'm proud to be your dad. I'm so happy you're my son. Like, I won't have it no other way. I'm so happy I took you at 3 months and I was able to raise you by myself for so long. Like, I take pride in that. And I don't want to be proudful for all wrong reasons, you know? Because I know you're capable and you know what you're doing in life. I mean, you can speak when you want to, but I just wanted to give you some love. I mean, like we're gonna get to it. If you're doing something you ain't got no business on, you know Daddy gonna get to it. But when you're doing something right, Daddy's gonna congratulate you and love on you. Because I know how hard you work in school. I know how hard it is to attain A's and B's. That's tough. But you're able to do it at a high level, and I'm proud of you for that. You know that?
Yeah.
So I just wanted you to know that. So now we're gonna have another sit down with my nephew, and man, he's gonna be able to talk to my son for a little bit. We just having story time. This is family story time. Wisdom by Drew podcast. I mean, on all platforms. But now I'm gonna bring my nephew on, and he's gonna be able to give y'all some insight on what he want to talk about to his little cousin. Here we go. This is family shit. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna step out the way, take my little drink, and we're gonna keep it moving. See the green light. Yeah, look for the green light.
Turn the green light.
On is off. I talk loud. Just talk a little loud. A little bit.
What's going on, y'all? It's YNT Cameron here. We about to talk to my little cousin about something. So I wanted to actually piggyback off of what your dad said. My uncle, Wisdom by Drew. He said, "You know what to do." You told him it, and he said he expects a change, right? Now you want to know something? I'm pretty sure you've been told, "Oh, it takes a while to change." Oh, um, it takes probably a couple months to build a habit, right? Um, what if I told you it only takes 1 second? There's a study, and it's called the 1 second rule. It's by somebody called David Goggins. He's somebody that you definitely should look into. I think he will be advantageous in your life. Um, it only takes 1 second to change your habits. You feel me?
Yeah.
What you think about that?
Uh, I think that's good because it's not that hard to just like change and stuff. So yeah.
So do you actually believe that though? Because I argue like a lot of people say it's difficult. It's very hard to change a habit, and I'm actually opposed to that. I say it's not really difficult. It's not really hard. You just gotta be disciplined. You just gotta have the right motivation. It only takes a second. So I mean, I want to know what you think about that though. You think that it's difficult to change something that you've been manifesting for so long, or do you think it's able you're able to change it in 1 second?
I think it is difficult to change because like changing schools is hard. So yeah, you lose all your friends. So I wouldn't think that would be manageable in 1 second.
So I understand that completely. Um, we actually disagree, I guess, and that's something that I can respect you for, I guess. Um, perhaps it could be difficult to change in 1 second. But I mean, I feel like if we strive to do that, we all would be better at the end of the day. I mean, perhaps it's not possible, perhaps it's very difficult, but I feel like if we all strive to manifest the 1 second rule, I feel like we all would be good. What you think about that?
Um, I think
Take your time.
I think
Get your thoughts together. Take your time.
I think we would be good because like can we come back to this?
Yeah, we can come back to this. So I'm gonna give you an example. So I don't feel like going to the gym every day. You feel me? I'm lazy. But I mean, I stay in shape. I manage to stay in shape. And why is that? That's because I don't do the things that I feel like doing. I do the things that I do the things that are going to get me in the place that I want to be. Let's say I want to have a 6 pack, but I'm a lazy dude. I'm gonna still have to work out even if I don't want to because I want that, and that's because I'm passionate about that. I feel like in our younger generation, passion has been decreased. I feel like the younger generation don't have that much passion. What do you think about that?
Um, well, like my dad said, um, I'm like a gamer. Uh, I'm like filming a movie with my friends and stuff. So I'm like passionate to get the movie out January 2025.
Okay, I understand that completely. So basically, you're passionate about the things that you're passionate about, and the people that aren't passionate about the things that they're not passionate about, that's on them. You in your own lane, right? You worried about yourself. I understand that completely. See, when I was younger, I was worried about everybody else besides myself. See, yeah, I just focused on the wrong things. And I mean, I feel like if I was in your position, I'd be so much further than where I am right now. And I mean, a lot of it has to do with not acting on the things that I think about. I think about a lot of things, but I don't have that much action. I don't have enough results. That's something that I should have chased. I should have chased that one day. What do you think about results? Do you think results are important?
Yeah. Yeah, I think results would be important because if you like keep doing the same stuff like every day for like a year, like a couple of months, you'll start seeing results.
Okay. But what happens if suddenly you don't see results? Why do you think that is?
Uh, uh, it's probably because you like took a break from doing it and stuff. Um, yeah, yeah, like you like took a break from it and then you just started doing it. So you'll have to like keep doing it again and again.
So basically, you didn't put 100% in. That's why it's difficult. That's why. We know you're the problem. Yeah, so basically what I'm hearing is I'm asking you.
You didn't put like
Tag team.
you didn't put 100%.
You gonna have to edit some of that shit out.
Hey, I'm at all of it.
That project.
This is it.
That's good. The best thing to do with this, when something goes dead, you just put it in the middle. They can hear both of us, you know? Just leave it right there. Yep, there we go. Alright. We're gonna get back on Daddy's topic with you as far as the where do you see yourself with gaming in the next 2 to 3 years? Have you consistently putting in the work? Not just are you talking about it, you saying I want to do this, I want to do that. Where do you honestly see yourself in 2 years as a gamer?
So as a gamer, um, like I could see myself, like how much years you said?
Just in a couple years, you know what I mean? Just in a couple years, 1 or 2 years. It don't have to be too far drawn out, but just enough time to you see where the highest person is, and you measure where you're at right now. Where do you expect to be in the next couple years as you get better at it?
So I would like uh, ask if like a couple of my friends could start like doing live streams with me and stuff on like Twitch or YouTube um we'll get like more people and we'll like start building that up.
That'll be dope too. One thing I do want to tell you is not saying your friends aren't good, but I'm gonna tell you from my experiences, people are unreliable. And I mean, so sometimes you gotta take the initiative to build yourself up by yourself. Sometimes, you know what I mean. Get into the habit of doing it by yourself first. I mean, if you get some collabs or some partnerships, that's cool. But if you don't got that right off the bat, then you wanna build up yourself. You know what I mean? That's what Daddy been doing. I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting. And every time I call on somebody is not available to me. So I gotta still build myself up. I can't take no breaks. I gotta do what it takes to get where I need to get to, you know?
Yeah.
So I want you to get in the habit of that. Even though you got friends, like I said, even if they aren't reliable and you can't stream with them, you find other people to stream with, even if they aren't your friends. people all over the internet want to stream with someone who's got their stuff together as far as streaming. If you got 1 million views, everybody want to stream with you. You know what I mean? Not just the people who are your friends. You know what I mean? So I want you to get in the habit of knowing that. You know what I mean? Just as my son, because at the end of it all, when daddy goes and it's over for daddy and I'm done, I want to be able to carry on through you and let you know that everything that daddy instilled in you, you were able to handle all the business with it. You know what I mean? And able to walk how daddy walked. You know what I mean? Talk how daddy talked. You know what I mean? Put the time and put the effort and put the work in. Take care of the things you care about. You know what I mean? You take care of the things you're able to take care about, all right? And I just wanted to motivate you, man, because I know, like I said, you're still a child, but I don't want to wait out too long on you. You know what I mean? Because there's some children right now that got so much experience, like they're adults. You know what I mean? To the point where they're able to, you know what I mean, act in movies and do all this stuff to make a lot of money at a young age. You know. So don't ever count yourself out just because you're young and like I don't have no wisdom, because I was young with wisdom. That's why my name and my brand is what it is. Wisdom by Drew Empire. You know what I mean? And that empire will be yours one day. Do you know that? You'll be able to take it to the next level for your generation of people. You know what I mean? And we'll be able to keep expanding our generation, our lineage down to our family. And so one day you'll have kids, you better spread it down to your family. You know?
Yeah.
So that's important. So another thing, what do you think about gaming in general? Like what is the reason why you feel like gaming is important to you? Why is gaming so important to
Why gaming is important to me? Uh, uh, Most likely because like all of the like videos I see of gaming and stuff, so that made me like really good at gaming, and some of the videos show tutorials, so that got me good.
That's pretty dope. I just wanted your perspective because I hear you back there screaming and hollering. I mean, I'm your dad. Your room is right next to mine, so I hear you talking. Sometimes I don't hear the best words, and I don't come say nothing because I'm like, okay, he's in his mode, let him be. But sometimes if you say something too out of line, then daddy will come check you and say, what did you cussing like that in my house for? Doing some wild stuff. But other than that, like I said, you've been keeping it real PG, nothing rated R. You've been gaming. You've been on there arguing and hollering and fussing with your friends and your peers, but it hasn't been too out of line. So sometimes daddy let you go. Yeah, man. If daddy's not working on a video himself, I'll let you go and let you live your life and game and do what you want to do. But my hopes for you is to get ultimate monetization. Once you get ultimate monetization and you're able to own your craft, you're able to own all your content, and you're able to do all the stuff that you want to do just off your direction alone. You don't have to worry about nobody, and you can start outsourcing to people and building your brand how you want it to be built. And once you figure it out, I feel like that's most important. What you're doing is, I feel like gaming is another entity. It's a thing you like to do, but you gotta understand the business of gaming so that you can make some capital. You can make some money to take care of yourself, possibly help your dad out because your dad takes care of you. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That you gotta think in the back of your mind. Like at the end of the day, like that's how it works. When somebody take care of you, they're like, okay, daddy's gonna get old one day. Daddy might need you to take care of him. You know what I mean? And then you remember back like, damn, my dad did take care of me. Like, you don't got all the stuff that you want, but guess what you do? You have everything you need. You got a house. You get to go in the refrigerator and get food. You get to drink every now and then. You can't take that for granted, okay? You gotta understand, like, my dad provide all these services. I don't got no money to do this, but my dad is making sure this is done. But we got Wi-Fi. Well, you had a phone, you lost it. You got an iPad. You got a VR. You got somewhere to play. You got Wi-Fi to play it up under. You got a whole room to yourself. You know what I mean? So I be wanting you to take all that stuff into consideration. when you think about just life in general for yourself, and when you gotta express yourself, just know who was there for you. You know, that's important. That's how Daddy. When I was younger, I seen who was there for me. Now I shot them out. You know what I mean? Like, thank you for being here for me. Thank you for being a part of my life, and where I can help, I help out. You know, where I can help out, I help out. You know what I mean? And I try to definitely be a part of something. Now, is there any last thing you need to say? And then another thing, what I need you to do is to I'm gonna cut a brain for it. Is to promote yourself. So what I need from Kimor the Great is to give the fans all your social media outlets that they can go find you, and that's important because we're nothing without the people that support us. You know. So go ahead, give them a shout out and talk and talk to the people. Let them know all the platforms.
All right. So I'm on YouTube and I'm on YouTube and TikTok. So my TikTok, my TikTok is about this like lunch lady and stuff. I have like 1,000 followers on there.
No. Start telling them what your TikTok name is so they can come follow, subscribe to your page. So you like either your YouTube, your Twitter, your whatever, your Facebook. Tell them all them different stuff. Your name so they can go follow you. Give them your @signs and all that stuff. All right.
All right. My TikTok name is it's all lowercase. So it's me underscore myself and
You gotta say your name. Everybody don't know yourself. You gotta say your name. You gotta be specific with these people. All right. You gotta be specific with everybody so they know whether it's Kimor the Great or whatever it is. You gotta sound out every letter. Like what Daddy. I'm just gonna give you an example. All right. What Daddy does is Daddy like if it's go follow me on Instagram. It's at Carnes. Capital C is in cat, A is in apple, R is in Romeo, N is in Nancy, E is in Echo, S is in Sam. The numbers, whatever the numbers is. Or if your name is Kimor the Great, you put Kimor the Great is your, you know what I mean? You gotta tell them your name so they can portray. I know you didn't know that, but Daddy's enlightening you so you know what to say. You know what I mean? This is a good learning experience for you. You know what I mean? So the next time you get in front of a camera, it's not your dad. It's another thing. Once you're a big superstar, which you will be one day. All right. You got to be able to talk to them and let the people know where to come find your content. You know. So we're gonna do this again, so you can relay your content out to them, and you don't have to say C as in cat, A as in apple if you're not that big on that. But just tell them your name, Kimor the Great, 567, if that's it. You know what I mean? I need you to in all your platforms. You need to give them your name on your platform, okay? And that's how people go follow you and check you out. Yeah, man. That's how you make yourself profitable. That's how you make sure everything you do is out there, so people know where to come find you. All right. That's how you promote yourself. So go ahead, you can give it another go. It's all right. It's a trial run. This is your first podcast interview, which I'm happy it was with me, so I can critique you, whether you be with another stranger and they don't know. I'm your dad. I love you. I'm gonna give you the game.
All right, hold on. Let me
All
say
right.
something. I'm gonna put this on.
Hold on. Let me give you.
Nah. Hold on. I got you. You know how TikTok memes they be on there, they be super excited. Oh my God, my name is Kimor Smith, and you can find me at whoop de whoop, this and that. Act it out. Put on a smile, look at the camera.
Little improv. Go ahead. Now you up now. So now it's your turn. Go ahead.
All right. Go follow me at TikTok as me myself and I. Well, me underscore myself and I. ME underscore MYSELFANDIYE. And go follow my YouTube. It's Kemar VR. KEMAR VR.
Is that all the websites you got? You don't got nothing else? No Instagram, no Facebook? No Twitch? You don't got Twitch yet? Okay. So there you have it. This is great interview at Wisdom by Drew Podcast. We have Keymore the Great in the building, also, aka my son and my pride and joy. We're going to take it to the next level when we get the opportunity. We're going to get to the next level. So, in the great words of me, I bees out. Let's end that on a good note.